Hi guys. Today I'm interviewing Oliver Lawrence. He is currently 2-0 in the professional ranks with one KO, and he's back out at York Hall, Bethnal Green, 3rd of September. Yeah,
That's it, mate. Yeah, 3rd of September, up at the famous York Hall, somewhere that I've always wanted to box. Actually, like I've always wanted to box there. So, I got a phone call about 4 weeks ago, saying, "Do you want to fight there?" So, yeah, it's on. It's on.
I thought you were promoted by what's he called? Where you fought on your last fight.
I'm promoted by Charlie Oliver, who owns CEO Promotions. He's my manager, my promoter. He's affiliated quite a lot with Nielsen Boxing, so that's why I boxed on his shows a few times.
But what show did you box on in March?
That was a Joe Deef's show. It's a promoter down in Kent, puts on shows in and around Kent. So yeah, I jumped on his show last time because it was local and it was in Maidstone. So a lot of my fan base comes out of Maidstone. So it was quite convenient for me to jump on one of his shows. So nice enough for him to let me jump on there.
Yeah, it was good because I had you on I think it was on the day of the fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, last time I spoke to you was about, I think it's a few hours before I boxed, actually. Done a little interview, mate.
Yeah, it was good to get you on and your thoughts before the fight.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I hope your fans were nice and loud for you, mate.
Oh yeah, they was. Honestly, like I couldn't have got a better crowd if I tried. There was, just over 150 people there to watch me that night. So yeah, it was a brilliant night. Yeah, brilliant night.
Yeah, and you gave them a good performance as well.
I like to think so, mate. Yeah, I think I boxed well under the circumstances. The bloke
I thought you won every round.
Yeah, I think I did as well. I don't think I put a foot wrong in that fight. I mean, there's always things you can change in fights when you look back at them, but I think it was a well-rounded performance for me. So hopefully the same again next time, 3rd of September.
I mean, but Burman was definitely coming to beat you. He was
tough dude. He was a tough dude. He came. He weren't messing about in that ring that night. He was a tough, durable bloke. He had a lot of experience. So it was a good little step up for me. A lot of the fighters that come through sort of look at an opponent like that maybe 5 or 6 fights into their career. But obviously where I'm 29, I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a jump up in opponent. So that's why I took that fight, and it worked out well for me. So hopefully it shot me up the rankings a little bit.
I think in Britain, out of the middleweights, I think you're ranked 59th out of over like 100.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
Yeah,
not bad.
You've only had 2 fights.
And I've only had 2 fights, yeah. So I think I was like 87th before I boxed Burman, and then it shot up once I beat him. So
yeah, because he's a good name to have on your record, really.
He is a good name. He's got a lot of really good wins and stuff, and he had a very good career early on in his career.
Yeah. Well, he goes into the away corner a lot, but he always has a good go.
Yeah, exactly. He's got a lot of experience, a lot of ring craft, and ring generalship and knowledge. So, for me to get in there and tangle with some of that in my second pro fight, I think was a brilliant experience for me, and it's definitely helped me progress as a pro because of the style of fighting in amateur fighting compared to pros, as you well know, is completely different. So, you have to take these opportunities when they come to try and develop yourself as a professional fighter and get used to those 3-minute rounds. Taking your time a bit, picking your shots, selecting your shots a bit more careful. So he was great with that.
Yeah, and if you're not on your A game, he's gonna try to knock you out because he's got heavy hands. He's got those knockouts.
Yeah, he was really sharp that night. I remember like few occasions he caught me with a few good jabs, and I didn't see him coming. I thought, wow, but obviously that was the experience coming through. So little wake up shots got caught with.
Have you watched this opponent fight before? Who you're fighting?
Yeah, when I found out his name, I always have a little look on YouTube and stuff like that, just to get a little rundown of what they've got and what sort of attributes they bring to the ring. And in all honesty, I think it's he's a tough guy. Like you can see that he's got good defense. He's got a good head movement. He knows his way around the ring. So it'll be an interesting fight. Plus, he's tough and he's strong. So I think
Is this a
fight,
6-round fight?
this fight's going to be a 4-rounder again. As far as I'm aware, I think it's 4-rounder. I hope it is. But yeah, be a 4-rounder, I think. And then if I decide to fight again, I'll move up to a 6-rounder. Go from there.
It depends what you really want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's difficult for me, mate. Obviously, I've been doing this since I was a little boy, 5, 6 years old.
Do you wish you turned pro like earlier?
Absolutely. I wish I turned pro when I was like 21, 22. But obviously, life has its roundabouts and speed humps and hurdles. So you got to take the rough with the smooth. I am where I am at the end of the day. For me to be able to say that I've turned professional is a blessing in itself. So I'm quite happy that I've achieved that life goal. I was only setting out to do one, but now I've done 2 and I'm on the brink of my 3rd one. I feel like I've done all right. So we'll just see where it leads, see where it takes me. But let's get this one out of the way and see what I fancy doing after that. I've got a little baby boy now. I've got a young family, so it's hard work being in the gym all the time, plus looking after a family and stuff. So
yeah, that's fair enough, mate.
Yeah.
Do you have another job, or are you a full-time boxer?
I work on the roads. I'm a tarmacker, so I've been doing that for quite some years now. So that's quite a straining job itself. It's like being at the gym all day. So
have you been doing that today?
No, not today. Not today. No, I've been off today. Been enjoying the weather, so I've been quite lucky.
That's good.
Yeah.
When are you going to try to get? Are you in the gym training in camp?
Been in the gym now for a while. Feeling good, feeling fit. Hit the road this morning. Done 5 miles this morning. And then I'll be back in the gym tonight. I'm going to go again tomorrow. I'll probably have a little rest over the weekend. It's one of the things I've learned throughout the years, mate. Is it's all well and good training really hard, but you've got to let your body recover. That's how injuries happen and things like that. And at my age, it happens a lot more than what it does to these younger fighters. So you've got to look after yourself.
Yeah, you said originally were you meant to fight on the 1st of October because that's what you told me originally.
Yeah, I was going to fight on the 1st of October, but I picked up a bit of a niggle in my shoulder in sparring. I really wanted to fight, but it just weren't feeling great, mate. And I didn't want to do it because I thought I want to go out there and I want to give 100%. I don't want to go out there and just have a half-hearted fight. Relying on my right hand and a 50% jab. So,
but surely, if you were injured, then you wouldn't have took a fight so early and maybe late it to recover.
Yeah, well, it feels all right now, mate. That's what I'm saying. It's getting there, and like I said, I've done a bit of physiotherapy on it and stuff like that. So, feels a lot stronger. Been back training, it feels good. So, that's the main thing.
Yeah, because on Nielsen put a post up the other day saying get behind you for your fight, and then they put that it's your last fight or something.
That's right. Yeah. So they done a Q&A with me the other day, and they put one of the quotes up that I said up on the picture, or underneath the caption or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, my heart's telling me that retire after this fight. Enjoy your family life. So you have to wait and see what happens. I'm not sure yet, but
yeah. Like I watch that Q&A?
It wasn't like a Q&A video. It was more like just over WhatsApp between me and the promoter. So it wasn't one of them, but it wasn't quite like this. It was just a little chat with you.
Fair enough. Was that
like
Nielsen Promotions?
Yeah, Nielsen Boxing. Yeah, that's who this next fight's going to be with. Yeah,
and Warren Boxing Management, apparently.
Yeah, I think they've got some sort of deal going on with them now. So
yeah, they're doing shows with each other.
Yeah, so that's pretty
good.
Yeah, definitely. Any exposure is good exposure, mate. So
because one of their shows was on Box Nation.
Was it?
Yeah,
on Box Day. Oh wow, you never know. You might see my ugly mug on there then next time.
hopefully, mate. Anyway, let's hope so.
Let's hope so. Eh?
Are you gonna try and not? Are you gonna stop this opponent, or are you gonna just gain the rounds and as it?
Mate, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to stick it on him like you've never seen before. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to cause serious, serious carnage, mate. I'm not going in there to mess around this time and just collect points. I'm going in there to do a demolition job on him. I'm coming in at 76 kilograms. You know, I'm fighting at super middle now, not middleweight. I always felt I lacked a little bit of power down at light middle and middle. So I'm shunting up a little bit in weight, get that extra pop in my shot.
Also, is that good that, like, do you make super middle easy than you do middle?
Absolutely. I mean, the last training camp that I went into, I weighed about 80 kg. And then I had to get down to 72.5. And it was a bit of a killer for me, to be honest with you. I went in there a bit dry, a bit, you know, didn't feel great. So I think, you know, if I come in at 76, super middle, 75, 76, I'll go out there and I'll be a lot fresher and be able to hopefully collect another KO to add to the record.
Yeah, maybe 2 KOs out of 3.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's what I'm.
A bit, when you fought Burman, were you like a bit cautious in case, like, because you knew that he could like have those knockouts behind him? Is that why you were a bit cautious?
Yeah, absolutely. Like when you're fighting a bloke who's got 21 knockouts on his record, you don't really want to be going in there, you know, with shit up in the air or, you know, making any silly mistakes. So I just, in that fight, I was thinking, right, you know, get the rounds in, get the experience in, don't get too involved in something, you know, just try and box a bit clever, you know, because it only takes a few inches or a step wrong with someone like that, with that experience, and that's it, you're going out. So
yeah.
yeah,
Am I right in saying that you were the main event?
I don't know if I was the main event, but they moved me up to the last fight of the night. So
that's technically main event.
Main event, yeah. Main event for my second fight. Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Mate, is there any other people, do you know anyone else on the show?
There was one kid actually whose name I saw. He's from
Roy
around here.
Jones.
Faversham. He's a boy from Faversham who's fighting, same age as me, 29. I think he's a middleweight as well. Can't remember his name now. But yeah, there's another bloke that I know who's fighting, but I can't remember his name. Alex Cole. That's it. Alex Cole.
So wait, what's his record?
I think it's 2-0 now because he boxed up. He boxed on the same show when I boxed Burman Sanchez. That was his debut, and then he boxed recently at the Circus Tavern, I believe, for his second one. So this will be his third one as well.
Yeah, and then former Southern Area champion as well, Roy Jones Jr. is on it.
Really?
Yeah, he's on it.
Is he? I didn't know that. Like I said, I haven't really looked at who's on there, to be honest with you. I've just been focusing on myself and focusing on getting myself ready. And I mean, obviously, I saw a few names on the posters, and that's when I noticed that Alex Cole. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that, mate.
Yeah.
Check you out.
Pardon?
I said check you out. Doing all your research.
Yeah. Is there many people asking you, like, saying that they'll get down there to your call to watch you?
Yeah, I've had quite a bit of interest already. A lot of people, you know, that usually come have contacted me so far. I've got the ticket, so it's pretty handy. It's a bit of a trek, to be honest with you. Getting everyone all the way out to London and back. You know, it's a long night out, but yeah, just want to say thank you to everyone that's got a ticket so far. It means a lot.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
how many tickets do like the promoter give you?
I usually ask for about 150, 200 tickets.
Yeah, is it because that? What happens if you don't sell like all of the tickets that you've asked for?
It doesn't matter if you don't sell all of them, mate. As long as you sell a certain amount of them, you're good to go. So
yeah, because some fighters struggle to sell tickets.
Some fighters do, mate. Yeah,
I feel sorry for them when their fight gets like pulled off.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, mate. The thing is, as you, I don't know if you know, but it's a professional boxing game. It's not. It's a business. You know what I mean? So everyone's in it to not only enjoy the sport of boxing but make money as well. So it's got to be beneficial for everyone involved. So if you've got someone who's only selling 20, 30 tickets, it's not really doing anyone any favors. So you've got to be able to sell a ticket. You've got to be able to put bums on seats and deliver.
What
So
about the journeyman? They don't need to turn up and like sell the tickets.
no, they don't. Some journeymen don't. No, you're right. Some of them don't. But that's part of the game. That's part of the game.
Do you like selling tickets, or is that hard to sell tickets and get people to come?
It can be, yeah. I feel like a bit of a pest sometimes. Coming up to a fight, you're messaging people, just fancy come in, or still interested in coming, or how many tickets do you want? Constantly on everyone's case, but yeah, it's not too bad. But it's definitely something I could do without. You know what I mean? Having to bother everybody for their hard-earned money to come and watch this fight. But I'm sure those that want to come wouldn't mind. But it's one of them things. It's part of the game. It's all part of it.
Oh, so you don't really worry about selling the tickets?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I've got a good support network. 9 times out of 10, anyone that's come to the fight before come along again. So, what tends to happen for me is there's a mad rush of tickets about 2 weeks before the fight. My phone won't stop going off, and that's when the tickets get sold. Nearer the fight.
So closer to the fight date, you think there'll be quite a few people messaging you saying, "Oh, can I come?" And then
Yeah, that's how it works. As a general rule,
how
a lot
much
of the time.
are the tickets? Because in different shows, they're like higher
Yeah,
prices.
some shows. I think some shows can be a bit extortionate, to be honest with you. But this Nielsen boxing, I think they've hit the nail on the head. £100 for a VIP ringside ticket at the York Hall, famous York Hall, or you've got £50 balcony seated tickets up along the side, looking
That's
down over
what
the
Frank Warren did. He did about 50 for balcony.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think
I went to his prospect show.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah. So I think that's quite reasonable. There's a lot of talent on the night. Like you say, you've got the ex-Southern Area champion there, you've got Alex Cole there, you've got me there. So I'm sure there'll be a couple of really good fighters down there on the night.
There's a 50-50 with this guy called Lorenzo Grasso against I don't know his name, but it's someone from Belgium who's they're both undefeated, so that would be a good fight.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be a cracker. That sounds like a great fight, mate.
Yeah, because one of them, Lorenzo's 3-0 and the other guy's 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
wow.
be good.
That'd be good. That'd be great. It's good to see people going head to head and put it on the line. Unbeaten records. Who knows? I think maybe if I do have one more fight after this one, or a couple more somewhere along the line, I'll go for a 50-50 as well.
Yeah, maybe you can go for it if you still continue, maybe a Southern area, just if you win at least a belt, maybe if that's the goal. Definitely.
I mean, I can't see why not. I've got the ability to win a Southern area title, in my belief. Yeah. I know I'm good. It's just you have to have a certain amount of fights under your record to be eligible to have a fight for a Southern area. So once I get past 5-0, I should be eligible for a Southern area title. Depends on my win.
Someone said to me that you have to go past 4-0.
4-0, 5-0, something like that. But you've got to have good, recognisable wins on your record. Good, strong
Burman's a good one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
this guy, when you beat him, it will be a good name on your record, especially if you stop him.
Yeah, exactly that, mate. It's just
even if you don't stop him, it's at least you're getting the wins in.
Exactly, mate. You know that.
I'm sure you'll stop him, though, mate. I'm sure.
Yeah, look, like I say, I've got knockout power. I know I have, but I think I lack it a little bit less at middleweight and light middle. I don't. It's harder to generate them knockouts for me personally. That way, I feel a lot more comfortable. I can sit down on my shots a lot more. 76, and punch a lot more concussively. at super middleweight.
Yeah.
So just to be interesting to see what happens.
Who've you been sparring with like during this camp so far?
I've been doing various bits of sparring just with guys down the gym. Just gym buddies. Nothing.
Who trains in your gym?
So we've got a good few fighters down there. We've got, Liam Williamson, we've got Ryan Clark, a few other blokes. There's one of the coach down there called Tox. He's a really good fighter as well. So there's some talent down the gym. There's some good talent down there.
What weights
Ben
are
Cardwell
guys?
down there training. Huh?
What weights are that? What weight are they?
As far as I'm aware, I think my mate Ryan Clark's about 74, 75, so middle, super middle.
So around your weight?
Around my weight, yeah. Very good, strong fighter, very come forward fighter, very agile.
Will he fight on the same night as you?
Probably not, no. He won't be fighting the same night as me, no.
Who's he signed with?
He's not signed. He's a semi-professional boxer.
So he's like an amateur boxer.
He's on the unlicensed scene, so he's not professional yet, but he's good enough to be professional. He's got it all going on. He's just working his way up.
Do you think he will be pro?
I hope so. I think he's got what it takes. He's good enough, but he's just got to build up his experience a little bit first.
How old is he?
He's like 35, so he's a little bit older than me, but he's still fresh and he's hungry. So I can't see why he hasn't got the ability to go and do it one day. Who knows?
Because there was a boxer I was watching the other day, like it was on a small hall show. He's about 42 and he recently made his debut.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. Anything's achievable, mate. If you put your mind to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's never too late to achieve your dream.
Never too late to achieve your dream. Exactly that, mate.
Yeah. After your fight, did you watch Lee Wood v Conlon, as that was on the same night?
I did see that actually. I thought, wow, what an exceptional fight that was. I feel that was a brilliant fight, mate. I think it was when that what was his name? Lee Woodley.
Lee Woods.
Lee Woods, yeah. When he knocked him out, it was such a quick punch. I didn't even notice it land. I just saw him fall through the ropes. It was a snapshot, But I think he was like, I think that Conlon was getting the better of him for the most part, though, wasn't he?
He was. I think Conlon was up as well, quite by at least 4-5 maybe.
Yeah, definitely. But like I say, it's boxing, mate. Anything can happen, even in these light weights. It's not just heavyweight boxing where anything can happen. It's the beauty of it.
I thought Lee Wood was a featherweight.
Yeah, he's around that weight somewhere. To be honest with you,
he's the same weight as.
I didn't really know much about him, to be honest with you, until I saw him fight Conlon.
So who did you want? Did you want Conlon?
No, I wanted that. Obviously, I was glad that Lee Woodley, or whatever his name is, Lee Wood won, because I think obviously he's an English. Is he English? No, he's Welsh, isn't he?
No, he's English.
Is he English? Yeah.
Yeah, he is English. Yeah.
Bringing it home for the boys, isn't he? So I got behind him after his win. Is he fighting again soon?
I'm not sure, but I think he might fight Josh Warrington soon, because they're both world champions. Yeah,
that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, hopefully.
Might be a bit of a sharp step up for him. Mind you saying that, he did beat Conlon, so who knows?
Conlon is pretty good.
Conlon is pretty good. Yeah, he's definitely a good fighter. Just has he got what it takes to go the full 12 rounds? After that loss against me.
He's had a warm-up fight. I think it was to get back to the winning ways against a tough. I think the guy was like 20. The guy he fought in his comeback fight was about 28 wins, 6-7 defeats or something.
Yeah.
And he dropped him twice, but he beat him on points. I think it was only 10 rounds though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Didn't know that.
I think He won every round, but fair play to the other guy for taking the fight.
Exactly, mate. You got to take your hat off to him. Totally.
Yeah. Even these journeymen, you've got to like.
Yeah, anyone that steps through them ropes, mate, you got to give respect to it at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you got to, it takes a certain set of balls to get in there, mate. So, regardless of what any kind of level, you're fighting at, you got to have them balls of steel.
Yes, mate. And who do you think's gonna win? AJ and Usyk in the second fight.
Alexander Usyk is going to smash him up again, mate.
What do you think he's going to stop him?
I don't potentially. I mean, he absolutely played with him in the first fight, didn't he? I don't think. He's just too smart. He's a heavyweight version of Vasily Lomachenko. He's got that boxing IQ that AJ doesn't possess. In my opinion, AJ is like a new age version of Frank Bruno. Yeah, he's achieved a lot. Yeah, he's done great, but when it's at this sort of level against this elite level of opponent, I don't think he's quite got the IQ to outwit this Alexander Usyk. He's just too good in how he moves, his angles, and how he steps over to the side and pivots around them at times. It's just a bit sort of.
And then, do you want Usyk to fight Tyson Fury?
I think that'd be good. I think that'd be a good fight. It'd be really interesting to see that one, actually. I think Tyson Fury might just be a bit too big for him, and and match him with the boxing IQ. But they're on about. I think Tyson Fury's on about fighting Dillian White for his final fight now.
No, he's
not
on
Dillian
about
White,
fighting Chisora.
Yeah, Chisora. Yeah.
What, for the third fight? I thought Fury beat him twice.
Yeah, he's beat him twice, but he's always said that he'd have a trilogy with someone. So I think he's making his. He might. Well, this is what I read.
He already had a trilogy with Wilder.
He's had a trilogy with Wilder, yeah. But I said I've read something the other day, and it said he wanted to have a trilogy with Chisora for his final fight. But this is all hearsay. This is what I read this online, so you never know if it's true or not. But
they've been back and forth like on Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. But
there you go.
Chisora's always normally in an interesting fight, a good fight. Even though he loses.
He's a dog, mate. He don't stop coming forward. He's strong. He's game. He's up for it all the time. So you've got to take that up to him as well.
And he deserved that win, didn't he, against what's he called? Pulev,
yeah. Yeah, that was great. I think that's the first time his children ever came to watch him fight as well. So that's quite a good win for him.
Yeah.
Hats off to him.
And my last question is, what shot are you going to finish your opponent with on the 3rd of September?
Straight right, straight through the centre, straight on the button of his nose, like that, right there.
Bam. Yeah.
I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna come upstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs. And I'm gonna come back up and go. Good night, bosh. See you later.
Yes, mate. I'm sure you will.
The ref won't even count it. You go like that. Yeah, that's enough.
Yes, I'm sure he will, mate. He won't need to count. Thank you for your time, Oliver. Enjoy your day.
Thank you for your time, mate. Enjoy your day. Good to chat to you. See you soon, buddy. All right.
Bye, mate.